Good evening, everyone. This is Cricket Lot for Wednesday, July 8th, 2026. And tonight we are talking about the flu. And you know what? I always thought the flu was like a stomach thing. And there is a thing they call the stomach flu, but mostly when people say flu, they're talking about respiratory. Like the big flu epidemic of 1918, that was respiratory. What did they call it? Spanish flu. Spanish flu. It didn't start in Spain, though. It started actually in the United States. And our government suppressed the fact that we were in an epidemic, and the Spanish government, when it hit over there, they it was in their news, so it was called the Spanish flu, but it actually started in the US and it was horrible. Lots and lots of people died.
Like COVID.
Just like COVID. Yep. Yep. And when the flu hits, it feels like your whole system is just shutting down. You're tired, your body aches, you could have chills and then fever, obviously congestion since it's respiratory. You're like wiped out, right? So it's your body's way of activating a strong immune response, which means lay down, rest, get some sleep. Don't do hard things. Don't try to power through. It's time to slow down, support your immune system. Stay hydrated. That's the big thing. Give your body what it needs to do its job. So, we're going to talk in a second about the difference between cold and flu, but typically flu is fever, body aches, chills, fatigue, sore throat, cough, congestion. That's flu. It's caused by a viral infection that causes a strong immune response, which immune response means fever, right? Our body has fever in order to fight the viral. And it's funny because I've been rewatching the old ER, the medical show. And there was just an episode where a person came in, had the flu. They were in. Well, hi, Linda Stewart. How are you?
Well, I just had to join you guys because I just had 4 days of the flu.
Hi, Linda.
Oh my gosh.
I've been thinking about you. Wow.
Oh, great to see you. So you're feeling better now?
I am.
Okay, well, it'll be interesting to hear what you used.
Yes. No, I didn't. Have you heard of the norovirus?
Yeah.
Oh my. I don't want to. Yeah. 2 little babies have had it. My daughter, me, my
Oh
son.
my goodness.
Yeah, they're still.
So is that a form of flu?
No, it's actually well, not really. It's definitely a virus, and the only way to identify it is through DNA.
Oh, wow.
No, but it's in 17 states. We don't usually ever get sick ever, but it's not transmitted by air. It's transmitted by touching.
Uh-huh.
So yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So
But
this is
so I'm excited.
so this
to learn
was
what
like
you've
the
got.
stomach flu.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, yeah. And this one we're talking about is like the
Yes.
respiratory.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So, oh my goodness. Go away. My antivirus thing keeps popping up. Okay. So anyway, this episode of ER on TV, this person came in, they had the flu and they wanted an antibiotic. Why wouldn't an antibiotic work?
Because it's a virus?
Yeah.
Yes. Because antibiotics are for bacteria. and flu is a virus. And so the doctor went to the waiting room and said, how many people have a fever? How many people are coughing? How many people have a sore throat? You have the flu. It's a virus. You're not going to get an antibiotic. If that's what you're here for, go home. About half the ER waiting area got up and left. So don't ask for an antibiotic when you have the flu. So let's look at what is the difference between the cold and the flu. So for a cold, the symptom onset is gradual, and the flu, it comes on like that. Like 1 minute you're feeling fine and the next you're sick. Fever, very rarely do you have a fever with the cold, but it's pretty normal with the flu. Aches and pains, maybe some with a cold, but it's pretty common, pretty usual with the flu. Chills, it's uncommon with a cold, fairly common with the flu. Fatigue and weakness, sometimes with a cold, but it's usual with the flu. Sneezing, common with the cold, not so much with the flu. Chest discomfort and cough, mild to moderate with a cold. Mostly it's just runny and drippy nose with a cold. With the flu, the chest discomfort is fairly common. Stuffy nose, common sometimes with the flu, but not real often. Sore throat, common with the cold, sometimes with the flu. And headache, rare with a cold, pretty common with the flu. So if you keep these things in mind, you'll know whether you have a cold or flu. But guess what? Cold is viral too. So same kinds of things same kind of oils will help with that. So oils for flu support include frankincense, thieves. Thieves has both antibacterial and antiviral oils in it. So rub it on your feet, rub it on your chest. The ImmuPower essential oil, rub that on your feet. Peppermint helps with the fever, helps cool you down a little bit. Deep relief for the aches, body aches. And lemon, that's the thing that's in thieves that makes it antiviral. So lemon essential oil extra besides thieves. Okay, what other products are good for support during the flu? Ningxia Red, obviously. Inner Defense. It's a gel cap, and it basically has thieves in there, and then thyme and rosemary. So it's like thieves with a boost. They're pretty big capsules. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but I'll give you an idea of how big they are. They're pretty big, but they're gel caps, so they're smooth, so they go down pretty good. You can take these like the first week in October, the first week in November, the first week of December, the first week of January. It'll help boost your immune system and help you be able to fight off the flu if you get exposed to it. Let's see, Inner Defense. Immugummies. This is the greatest invention since sliced bread. I love these things. It's hard to not eat them like snack food. They're a gummy. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. But you just chew them up, 2 a day. Sometimes if they stick together, I eat 3. But they They're vegan. They have elderflower flavor. They're for immune support, and there's no added sugar. And it has elderberry and lime in it. Citric acid, purple carrot extract, blueberry extract. There you go. Take these every day so you don't get sick in the first place. Immu Pro is another one. They're a chewable capsule about that big. And they, you take those at bedtime because they have melatonin in them. So they help support your immune system and they help you go to sleep. So, Deep Spectra Phyto Nutrition, that's this stuff. It's in a dripper bottle. So you just put, I think it says on here, like 10 drops. Oh, 20 drops. And you can put these in your Ninja, in your smoothie, or you can put them in a gel cap and take them that way. That's what I usually do. Or Deep Spectra Frankincense. My favorite, Thieves Chest Rub. This stuff is awesome. If you don't have some on hand, get you some. See how this is nice and flat, and then there's those little holes in there? So you squeeze the stuff up. See how it's, I don't know how to, see how it's coming up out of there? It'll suck back down in if you. Then you rub it on your chest. So you don't have to get it on your hands and then worry about getting thieves in your eyes. And it has a nice, it's like Vicks Vapor Rub. It has that vapory smell to it. It comes up, it opens up your passages. It's a cough suppressant. It's a topical analgesic. And it's it says maximum strength. So it has camphor. That's what gives you the vapors. And then eucalyptus and menthol. So good stuff. Sometimes when I feel stressed when I'm going to bed, I'll put this on just to help with breathing so I can relax and breathe. And you know how when you're stressed, you kind of feel like everything is tight? And this kind of loosens my lungs and helps me relax. So, okay. And what else? These cough drops. They come individually wrapped, so you can just throw some in your purse. These are pretty good. Hi, Barb. These are, look who joined us tonight. Linda Stewart. I was just talking to Moselle this morning. I'll have to tell you about it when we're done recording. So you can throw these in your purse. So if you're out somewhere and you start coughing, you can grab one of these. It's got the thieves in it. It's great to take on the airplane. Moselle likes to have them in church. So if she gets a little tickle in her throat, she can slip one of these in and just suck on it. And then she doesn't cough and disturb people around her in church. But it's great for suppressing cough. It's also got a menthol in it, and it's an oral antiseptic. So it has soothes sore throats, relieves coughs, and cools nasal passages. There's 30 tablets in here. Okay, so those are kind of the things from Young Living. The other things rest, we mentioned, hydration, gentle immune support. So we talked about the breathing support, the warming or cooling applications. So the goal isn't to override what your body's doing, but to support it through the process. It's trying to fight. You just want to give it more boost to fight it. Fever, not the enemy. You know, people are like, got a fever, got to get that down, got to get that down. No, it's not really that bad to have a fever. I mean, obviously, high fevers can cause brain damage. But a general fever, you know, 100, 101, 102, it's fighting the infection. So let it be, let it go. Peppermint and lemon along the spine can help with the fever. And of course, the lemon helps with the virus. So do that. The chest rub goes onto the chest, upper back. You can even, if you have phlegm in your throat, I even put it on my throat sometimes. The cough drops for soothing your throat. Magnesium baths. A detox bath is a great way to support your body during the flu. So 1 cup of magnesium flakes, add 6 drops each of lemon, Dorado Azul, Idaho Blue Spruce, and frankincense, or 10 drops of ImmuPower. And if you want a gentler experience, you can use 3 drops each of frankincense and lavender. And so what you do is you put that on the magnesium flakes and then throw that in the bath water. And then you can also throw in a 1/4 cup of baking soda too. And I was curious about magnesium flakes, so versus Epsom salts, which is also magnesium. So we'll talk about that at the end. I looked it up, so I have that information for you. Rest and reset. So use frankincense during rest periods to encourage calm and relaxation. Keep the environment cool and dark, and hydrate frequently with lemon vitality and or mineral essence in water and Ningxia Red. And then of course, we talked about Ningxia Red and defense, and okay, we talked about those things. Warm fluids and broths for hydration and minerals. Light, easy to digest foods. Don't eat a bag of French fries. No, not good for you. Eat fruit or blended greens or juices, fresh juices, not canned juices. And that will be the best for your body. And then I sent these to you guys just before I got on this call, so you should have it in your email now. But these are diffuser recipes for flu symptoms. So you have this in your email, so you shouldn't have to write it down. There's cozy recovery, easy breathing if you feel like you're gasping for air, immune support blend, a rest blend, and this is Barb Smith's favorite rest diffuser recipe, lavender and cedarwood, and then they added frankincense. Clear and comforting and warm wellness, thieves, lavender, and orange. So, so just some ideas for you to use it's good to have these products on hand. So, even though you don't have the flu right now, order the chest rub, order the inner defense, and just have it on hand. Even Breathe Again Roll On is a good one. Did I have that right? It's Breathe Again Roll On. It's good to have on hand. That's also good to roll on the chest to help you breathe. So what's the difference between magnesium flakes and Epsom
Salt?
Yes, thank you. Magnesium flakes is magnesium chloride, and Epsom salts is magnesium sulfate. And they're both used for soothing sore muscles in the bath. But magnesium flakes are highly absorbable and better suited for treating deficiencies of magnesium, where Epsom salt is less expensive and provides gentle surface level relief. So I've always enjoyed an Epsom salt soak, and I'll put some drops of Panaway or something on the Epsom salt before I throw it in the bathtub. So magnesium flakes contain magnesium chloride, which has a smaller molecule size and passes through your skin into your bloodstream more efficiently. So it makes it significantly better for raising your body's cellular magnesium levels. Epsom salts are made of magnesium sulfate, and while they are highly calming, they tend to stay on the surface of the skin and can cause dryness with frequent use. A lot of times when I take a bath in Epsom salts, I'll turn on the shower and just rinse off before I get out of the tub, just to get that off the surface of my skin. Magnesium flakes, by contrast, tend to leave the skin feeling more hydrated. So Epsom salts are widely available in most drugstores and supermarkets and are considerably cheaper than magnesium flakes. Magnesium flakes are used almost exclusively for baths, while Epsom salt is famous for internal uses like relieving constipation or reducing bloating. So you can take Epsom salts internally, and it's for constipation. So, woo. So that's flu at a glance. So what products do you want to get next? Imu gummies, chest rub, cough drops. Those three I would say are essential. And then you probably all have lemon oil, lavender oil, peppermint oil, but those three are pretty important to have in your arsenal for things that come up. So so any questions, any suggestions, any comments?
I had always heard with like staying hydrated, and you had mentioned like drinking bone broth or warm drinks or whatever, that anything that's added to water takes away from the hydration. It doesn't absorb, the water doesn't absorb into your body as well. So that's why I was wondering.
Yeah, I've heard it both ways. Liquid is liquid. And then I've heard, if you put something in water, now it's not water anymore, so it doesn't hydrate. So I don't know what the answer is, Bonnie. I guess getting fluid in your system to at least,
just to expel anything. That's what I was wondering. But because people say, well, isn't coffee or tea water? And it's like, no, because you've added an ingredient which doesn't make it water anymore, and it won't hydrate as efficiently. I don't know.
Well, and coffee itself is dehydrating. So,
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
So,
Good question.
okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Let's warm up your water.
Yeah. Put tangerine in your water. Tangerine's supposed to help you hydrate.
And I've always done like lemon and thieves with honey in my water when
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not feeling well.
Yeah,
And I drink, go ahead.
honey's a natural antibiotic antiviral.
Yeah. And I take it all winter long.
That's a
So,
good idea. Good idea. Linda, did you guys use anything while you were battling ear?
I did not. Only because I'm moving again. We're moving. So
Oh my gosh.
no, I'm packing for like how much time since the fire. No, but they're right here behind me. But I have a question. Cricket, I
Yeah.
have about 200 oils, and I opened up last night the oh my gosh, the oil, the big bottles of oils, and then the cream, the chest rub. I should have used all of it, and I didn't. How long do these last? I mean, these oils are what, 4 years old? Three. I mean,
It's-
they've always been kept safe next winter,
Yeah.
usually not in heat or anything. Are they? I need to get them out. So-
Yeah. They found essential oils in King Tut's tomb and they were still viable.
Oh my God. Yeah, I've got to just get these opened up again. This was
So,
fabulous tonight.
yeah,
Thank you.
so they're good as long as, like you say,
No.
not in high heat
No.
and not in direct sun.
No,
They're
no,
still good.
no.
They're still
right,
good.
right here behind me. In a big,
Oh, yeah.
no, this is fabulous. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes,
You're
yeah,
welcome.
4 pages of notes. Wow. I can't write as fast as you talk.
Well, I can send you my notes too if you want. So,
No, it's fabulous.
it's
I
also
forget
recorded too, Linda, so you can read
oh yeah, you
going
can go
over
back
and over and over again.
Yep.
Yep.
How,
Yep.
how much there is. My goodness.
Yep. All right, everyone. If there's no other questions, let me stop the recording.
Question, right?
You have a question, Sheila?
I do.
Yeah.
My notes are not complete, but you mentioned deep spectrum something or other, and I didn't get it all what you were saying.
Oh yeah. Deep spectrum phytonutrition.
Oh, I got that. Okay, phytonutrition. And
Yeah.
I sorry, I didn't get what you were saying about that one.
It's a nutrition supplement.
Okay.
So it just helps, boost your nutritional support.
Okay. How do you take it?
You can just drop it in water, drop it in juice, drop it in capsules. You take about 20 drops a day.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
I didn't have that.
Okay. I'm going to stop the recording now. Good night, everybody on the recording.